Welcome back to this Football Manager 2008 Let's Play series with Arsenal. It's the start of my second season in charge of Arsenal. If you missed the first season, you've missed the treat, so go and watch it, especially the last episode, episode 11. Spoilers, quickly go and watch that before I spoil it. We won the Champions League against Barcelona on penalties. What an achievement. And now I'm trying to attract Barcelona players to Arsenal. I've put in a £50 million bid for Iniesta, £30 million up front, £20 million over the next couple of years. And they've accepted it. He'd be my biggest earner if he does come to Arsenal. I'm still waiting for him to accept the contract offer. But I can attract these sorts of players because I'm European champions. It really is incredible. Now then, in today's episode, I'm just going to play one match. We're going to take on Reading in our first Premier League game of the season. I want to talk you through the transfers. I want to talk you through possible transfers, possible players leaving the club, and also my aims for this season. Well, my aim for this season really is to win the league. Manchester United won it last year. We finished third, but we're European champions. We have loads of money to spend. We're in a glorious position. I just want to show you the players. I'll just turn off my face a second so you can have a quick look at all the names. And then I'll turn it back on again. You can pause it if you want to read through. But I will show you the players that have come into the team. Some players that have come back from on loan, etc. But before I get into things, I just want to let you know this video is sponsored by OneFootball, which is a free and fabulous football app, believe it or not. You can download it for free via the link in the description of this video. So if you click on that, you can download it. Perfect time to download considering the new season's about to start. So then transfers. I've not made a massive amount of transfers, as you can see, but there's potential for more players to come in. I've got so much money to spend. If I just show you, we've got £74.9 million left. They boosted my budget. My salary, I'm only spending, 800k a week, and I've got a £1.4 million per week budget. So we've got plenty of money to play around with. We are in a very good position, a very healthy position. And like I said, Iniesta might be coming into the team. Before I get on to the transfers into the team, I just want to let you know who I've let go. So Manone, the goalkeeper, and Jens Lehmann have both left. Vandenberg and Flamini have also gone on frees. I've also decided to sell Alex Song. He's a good player. He's a good all-round midfielder. I don't think he adds a huge amount to my team, which is why I've decided to let him go. And he's gone to Portsmouth for £7.5 million, which is a decent fee for a player 10 years ago who's basically a backup for me. Adebayor, you might be surprised by this because he was a key part of my team. Just came off the bench, scored important goals, especially at the end of the season. However, a lot of money for him. I've got lots of strikers. And I kind of feel like I want Aratalo to be the sort of backup to Bentner this season. And, I mean, these days, £16.75 million isn't a huge amount of money for a quality striker like him. However, remember this is 10 years ago. So it's a good fee for him. Coming into the team, a lot of people have been asking me to sign this guy since the start of this series. And I have obliged. Sergio Agero, wonder kid on this game, only 20 years old now. 2 caps for Argentina. Possible to sign him for a decent fee because he's at Atletico Madrid. He's not signed for Man City yet. But £33 million, I don't think it's all up front. But it's a lot of money 10 years ago. However, he's a quality player. He might play behind Bentner. Haven't quite decided yet. Or he could play up top by himself and knock Bentner out of the first team. We shall see. However, he's at the Olympics at the moment, along with the likes of Fabregas, Piatti. There's a couple other players out. So, unfortunately, they're not going to be playing today. You won't get to see Agüero until episode 13, I don't think. Hopefully, he'll be back by then. But what a player to sign. The other player, I probably shouldn't have signed him. He's a regen goalkeeper. He's English. However, my scout said he was good. He had good potential to be as good as sort of Fabianski. However, no, he's not. He's not good enough. But you never know. He might develop into a better player. In fact, if I ask my goalkeeper coach, 2-star potential. He's not really good enough, but never mind. I've wasted 100k, but I've got so much money to spend. It's not the end of the world. It's an English player coming in. He'll be third choice. Hopefully, I won't have to play him. Hopefully, Akinfeev and Fabianski won't both get injured at the same time. So my team's looking good. It's looking strong. We've got so many players, but I will be letting some more players go or trying to sell more players before the end of the transfer window. I think Eduardo, he played quite well last season, but he wasn't prolific. So I feel like perhaps I could get 15 million for him. Unfortunately, he has got injured, so I don't know. If I do hold on to him, it's not the end of the world because he's a quality player, but I just don't think he'll get much game time. Same with Hleb, and he's injury prone, which is another reason why I want to get rid of him. He's a good player, but he doesn't add a huge amount to the team. I don't think I'll get much money for him, unfortunately. He's only worth 5.75 million. But you never know, someone might put in a decent bid. I might let a couple players go out on loan, including Eden Hazard, who is very good as a 17-year-old. He's not good enough for my first team yet. Played quite well in pre-season though, scoring a couple goals. Marida I've promoted to the first team as well. A few people have asked about him. He does have potential, as you can see here. Is that 4-star potential? Yeah, 4-star potential. He's not good enough at the moment, but he apparently would be good enough for the Championship. So I might loan him out this season, but we'll see. I might just hang on to him as a backup. Other than that, I think I'll hang on to everyone else. People have put in bids for Clichy and Traore, but I've warned them off. I mean, they're both quality. I think Traore could be my first choice this season. He is really good, but he's pretty similar to Clichy, who's bit more experienced, obviously played loads of games last season, but Traore played in the Champions League final, I remember. So it really is a toss-up between those two. Traore's only 18 still, and Clichy's 23. We've got 4 defenders in Giroud, Kompany, Senderos and Toure, who are quality. We've got Van den Boer and Sagna at right back. We've got backup in Arturo Vidal, who can play pretty much everywhere. Diarra is a good backup. Diaby is a good backup central midfielder. We've got so many players, so many quality players. Remember, Walcott's back from on loan now, and he's probably going to get a fair amount of game time this season. He's got pace to burn. Pre-season then, did pretty well. We beat my hometown team of Chelmsford City 10-0. Bentner scored 4 goals. Great start to pre-season. We then beat PSG 4-2. PSG were a lot weaker back then, but still a decent result. We beat Rangers 4-1 thanks to a hat-trick from Agero. We beat Regina 3-0 thanks to Aguero, Diaby and Walcott. We then had to play my reserves and under-18s because no other team wanted to play me. I think I'd arranged my friendlies a bit too late, but we beat the reserves 4-1 and we beat the under-18s 8-0. Which is a little bit of punishment for them. It's a bit harsh, really. Anyway, we've got Reading today, like I said. We've also got Bolton and Fulham, and then it's a pretty decent start to the season. I'm going to be playing Sevilla in the Euro Super Cup as well. Probably won't show that one. The next match I probably will show after this is the end of the transfer window, so I'll skip through to the end of the transfer window for episode 13 and probably take on Everton and Man United. Why is Cardiff's badge that? Oh, okay, there's a bluebird on it. It just looked really weird from here. Was that their actual badge back then, 10 years ago? Because they had the championship badges, didn't they? Just looks a bit strange. Sheffield United and Charlton's, they've also been promoted, so they're real badges there. They obviously they don't have the rights for the Premier League badges, and I've not installed any graphics packs because it's pretty much impossible to find them. Because although there's links to them on FM Base, FM Scout, etc., all the websites they were uploaded to have died or the files have been removed. So yeah, but it's not really a problem, to be honest. I'm not that bothered. It's nice to play the game vanilla every now and then. I thought I'd change the team. Aguero's in here. I don't have Aguero, so yeah, I might play Walcott instead. Yeah, we'll go with Walcott. Banega's out at the Olympics as well. This is the 2008 Olympics at Beijing. Remember that? Old enough to remember that, guys? I am. But I can't believe it's 6 years since the 2012 Olympics in London. Memories. I went to see the indoor volleyball, which was quite fun. Wasn't able to get tickets for any of the stadium events, unfortunately. But I can say I went to the Olympics. It's nice to be able to say that. Anyway, you don't really care about that, I'm sure. We're coming up against this Reading team. No, they've signed Antonio Valencia from Wigan. How much did they get him for? £6.5 million. Not too bad. In fact, I know Wigan, he was only on loan at Wigan at this point, by the looks of it. He was actually a player for Villarreal. Reading have signed him, though. Yeah, this team, I've gone with Van den Boer in central midfield today. Sagna at right back, Senderos, Giroud, Traore. Yeah, Van den Boer in the middle, with Rosicky playing in Fabregas's position. It's quite an attacking team, but we should beat Reading. Let's hope we can get off to a good start this season. So yeah, the OneFootball app contacted me and said, do you want to be sponsored for 10 videos in August? So I said, yeah. Why not? Every little helps. So I like it. It's a good app. I have used it. And you can sort of subscribe to your favourite teams and get information and notifications about them. I don't actually need to sell them anymore because this was only meant to be a short shout out. But there we go. I thought I'd just let you know as to why I I gave them a shout out. Here's Rosicky into Bentner. Back to Rosicky into Carlos Vela, playing his first game for me because he was on loan last season. Remember, so I've decided to go with him instead of Van Persie, which you might be surprised considering his Champions League final performance. But I need to rotate. We're going to have lots of games this season once again. Obviously, we're playing in the Champions League again. I want to rotate the players and keep them fresh. Give them all a bit of game time. Here's Carlos Vela. Oh! That's what he can do! That is what he can do! 6 minutes in, he's already scored his first goal of the season. Wow, what a goal. And remember, I've said this a million times, but Bentner and Vela, for me, were absolutely unstoppable on this game when I was able to get Vela back from on loan, of course. And it looks like he might be doing it again for me. Wow, what a goal, what a strike. Lashed it in with his left foot. Now here's Sanya. Sanya into the path of Theo Walcott, going for a long range. I mean, Theo Walcott, has he ever scored a goal from there? Maybe. I don't know. Free kick. Rosicky steps up and hits it. Good save by the goalkeeper. Traore now on the ball into Rosicky. We've got Traore playing in the right back position. Rosicky does well. Bentner. Nicholas Bentner still, he's tackled. Probably should have passed it through to Vela there. But here's Vela. Can't quite get on the end of that. I think it's the end of that highlight. But we're doing well so far. Now Reading on the attack. They've got Roberto Carlos. How did I not notice that? How did I not notice they have Roberto Carlos at the age of 35? How the hell have they got him? They've only signed him for 1.7 million as well. That is bizarre, but quite brilliant. Well done. Well done, Reading. That's pretty amazing. Here we go again. Traore into the box for Bentner, who heads it on. It's never going to go in, is it? Here come Reading. Roberto Carlos. Dangerous left foot, of course. That's what he's known. Oh no, what happened? Akinfeev. That's bizarre. Akinfeev missed the ball. Apparently it's Senderos' poor pass, so it wasn't. It looks like Akinfeev was the problem, but it's the representation. It's obviously Senderos with the pass. But it obviously, I mean, maybe it was too high or something. I don't know. It looks like an Akinfeev mistake, but it's actually a Senderos mistake. He's gone down to a 5. Maybe he's not going to be my central defender this year. I wanted Senderos and Giroud. Giroud's actually my best centre-back, apparently. Theo Walcott's through! Needs to be finishing those. Put my faith in him today in that attacking position. Here's Sanya. Van den Boer, back to Sanya. Crosses it in. Carlos Vela can't get to that. And we've won a corner. Hopefully we can retake the lead because Senderos is going to regret that, isn't he? Corner to Reading. Crossed in. Ooh, headed behind by Senderos. He's feeling a little bit ropey, I think. Don't know if I've got any centre-backs on the bench. Maybe Vidal can go in there. We're struggling a bit, aren't we, at the moment? God, it's taken about half an hour to take this corner. What is going on? Finally! I've literally sat there for about... And then what was that? Oh, Football Manager 2008. Here's Walcott. Into Gilberto Silva. I've hung on to him, the 32-year-old. Important player for me. Bentner, what a goal from the Lord! From Lord Bentner. That is a fabulous strike. He's such a good player on this game. And the two players I was raving about at the start of this save had both managed to score today. Carlos Vela and Nicholas Bentner. What a strike. He's curled it beautifully around the keeper. I thought it was going well wide. And then it just curled. Wow, what a goal. 5 minutes half time. Here's Roberto Carlos. Into Duda. Walcott can't win it. Knocked up the pitch for Doyle. Headed away. Rosicky can't win it. Traore now. Trying to block Valencia. He's got a good cross on him. Valencia. That is a good cross. Duda. Saved by Akinfeev this time. Here's Roberto Carlos again. He's getting involved, isn't he, the Brazilian? He's only 35 as well. He's not ancient. He's obviously old, but he's not ancient. Gilberto Silva does well. Carlos Vela runs after it. Is there going to be an equaliser for Reading before the half-time whistle? There should only be set 5 seconds to go, but that might be enough to see a goal. Sanya misses it. That was close. Too close. What is Sanya doing? He's missed a couple interceptions now. I think I might take Senderos off. Although his morale's... I think that might destroy him a bit. I'm going to say tell the team not to get complacent, which is always a bit dangerous, but I'm going to say it anyway. Both teams have had opportunities, haven't they? Here's Gilberto Silva. Senderos All the way to Traore on the overlap. Finds Carlos Vela. Vela! Oh, he's just knocked it over. That was a chance, though. The thing about Van Persie is I did find he missed a few too many opportunities. He scored twice in the Champions League final, but he could have scored about 5, I think. Here's Walcott! Another chance for him. He's had 2 one-on-one opportunities that he's not taken. Sanya, now Walcott. Walcott has a long-range effort again, tipped over the bar. It's a bit better from him. Too close to the keeper, but still a decent effort. Now Rosicky. Crosses it in. Headed away. Back to Rosicky. Giroud. Rosicky to Theo Walcott having another long-range shot. Senderos had the chance there. And his first touch let him down. Traore. Nicholas Bent. Oh, we're all over them at the moment with half an hour to go. Rosicky through to Carlos Vela. Can't quite get on the end of it. That's cleared as far as Senderos, who not a great ball to Traore. Traore trying to stop Valencia but fails to do so. Now Valencia. Good ball into Gilberto Silva with the good defending, really. Half an hour to go. I'm going to make a couple changes. I will... I don't know, actually. Might bring Rosicky off because we've got a very attacking team, haven't we? Diaby's going to come on. And I'm also going to bring Aratalo on for Nicholas Bent. He's looking a little bit tired. 76%. He's not really tired, but he's going that way, isn't he? 20-odd minutes to go. Here's Theo Walcott over the bar again. He's had chances today. He's not taken them. This is his chance to stake a claim for a first-team place. But he's missed... He's had a few shots, and he's missed a couple relatively easy chances and had about 3 long-range efforts now, which haven't come off for him. Roberto Carlos. We're going to have to watch it. We should have scored another goal today. Here's Vela into Aratalo. Has the shot. Good effort. Good save. 12 minutes to go. Roberto Carlos on the edge of the box. Oh, thank goodness. Akinfev spilled the blast from Roberto Carlos. It's not easy to hold on to a shot from him, to be fair. I'm going to bring Theo Walcott off. We're going to bring on Van Persie. And he's just going to play there. 2 left-footers behind Aratalo. Is Aratalo left-footed? I don't even know. Here's Sanya into Gilberto Silva. Can we kill this game off before, Reading get another opportunity? Van Persie, Aratalo can't quite get on the end of it. Here's Sanya again, though. That's a poor first touch, giving the ball away. Looks like, have they taken Roberto Carlos off or moved him further forwards? That was coming, wasn't it? Jason Roberts with the goal. This is a poor start to our league campaign then. If this is a draw today, we should be beating Reading at home. Not being good enough. It's just not. I'm going to go all out attack. It was almost inevitable, wasn't it? 1.5 minutes to go. Can we get a winner? Traore into the danger zone. Sanya's never going to get that. I'm going to regret those. I mean, Theo Walcott's had a couple chances to win the game for us. We just weren't clinical enough in front of goal. I know we scored twice, but we could have scored about 4 or 5 goals today, and we haven't done so. We need Agero, but he's at the Olympics. We are missing quite a few players, let's be honest. Agero will be key for us this season. Van Persie with the corner. Whips it in. It's terrible. Absolutely dreadful from Van Persie. And we draw 2-2. Wasn't good enough. Just not good enough, guys. I mean, Vela, you played very well. Pleased with him. Good performance. Nicholas Bent with a good goal as well. But everyone else... it's not like everyone played badly. Just a couple of lapses at the back and we've thrown away 3 points. That is poor. And Man United have already got their first win. So, and they're the probably biggest threat. Them and Chelsea are our biggest threats to this. Why have Aston Villa already played 3 games? What the hell? I thought this was the first day of the season. Liverpool, Man City and Portsmouth have played 0 games, but Aston Villa, why have they played so many games already? That is really bizarre. Why did they start their league campaign early? That is bizarre, isn't it? That just makes no sense. That some teams haven't played a game, but Aston Villa have played 3 matches of the league season already. I don't get that at all. We've actually got Bolton in midweek and then Fulham next week. But you're going to join me for the Everton and Man United games. I think that's the end of the transfer window. There might be Iniesta coming in, which would be glorious. There might be a few players leaving. We shall see. But thank you for watching episode 12 of this Football Manager 2008 series. It's a shame that we didn't get the win. But we'll build on it, and I'm sure we'll get better. Until next time, enjoy Football Manager. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you very soon.